today I want to do a podcast on the recent celestial events and the Lunar New Year and the effect that it has on us. So, in its specific placement this year and the type of year we, as many of you know, are supposed to have following the Chinese zodiac. So, this is a Worldview from an Outcast podcast with yours truly, Summer Austin, and I will begin by saying I had a rather cathartic past week, and I think there's many factors to that, which are, first of all, the solar eclipse on Tuesday in Aquarius was a life-changing, breathtaking moment of a day. That's when I recorded my podcast with Evan Jakwa on a new, more influential way to run a democracy and commentary on the world and the rest of the world and world leaders and just the world and how it runs and government in general and how to improve that. You should give it a listen. Thank you, Evan. And not only that, but it was also the Lunar New Year on Tuesday, changing from the year of the wood snake, which was last year, 2025, and then just this past Tuesday, it changed into the year of the fire horse, as many of you may know. So, as I take that as I've heard that meant last year was about the snake shedding skin, shedding parts of ourselves and our identity that we no longer need to use or to identify with. And then the year of the fire horse, or I think another representation for that could be the ram, since seeing that is the symbol for the Aries sign, which is fire and number one and has all the enthusiasm. So maybe a fire horse is actually a ram. I don't know. But, I mean, so do you see any fire horses running around here? No, I think it's a ram, but I don't want to trivialize the idea of a fire horse anyway, so. But, so that happened, which would have, and did, I believe, bring in a lot of energy and a lot of newness and a new beginning. So, did you all feel that energy on Tuesday? So also, I don't know, I think it was the 19th or the 18th, 19th, when Aquarius sign turned into Pisces in the, would you say Western zodiac? So, now no longer friendly, beneficial, altruistic, way outgoing Aquarius energy, which goes way beyond its comfort zones all the time. That's where it lives, beyond its comfort zone, I'd say, I believe, to a Pisces, which is more calm, quiet, compassionate, and just easy and going with the flow and from moment to moment. At least that's the way I've been experiencing it. So, and it's more easy. I'm so glad, what a relief. The big energy of Aquarius has come down and dwindled down to the nice, easy, like a little light, like each person has their little light they're shining of Pisces. And I'm just sitting here with my little, shining my little light, talking to you in the sign of Pisces now. And So my next podcast, if you believe in astrology, or if you want to go along with me here, will not be as energetic as the one on Tuesday in the sign of Aquarius. It will be more calm, understanding, compassionate, like sort of like, yeah, I understand you, like all along the whole way. And that's happening on, I believe that it could be the 11th of March, where, yes, and that will be all a surprise what that's about. I haven't formulated my approach for that yet, but I will get to it in time, hopefully. With all my demanding pressures of life happening from every moment to moment, unpredictably. But anyway, so rounding it off now, I just want to take a breather, and I have a Zoom with the lovely Angie, and I forgot the name of the other lady of Holistic Spaces, and I'm going to join them at 12 today. But they're doing a sort of like along the lines of what I'm talking about, what I'm doing here and it's a calming down, resetting your energy mode and recalibrating just for the next new season of the new year. And the Western astrology New Year begins on the first day of spring with Aries. So for the Western astrological year, we're in the last month, the ending sign, and that is of which is Pisces. So I hope you all are, calming down and putting closure on anything that's happened this whole past year. I know I've had quite a year with my career. I can even say I have a career just with, my podcast, books, paintings, and so and so that is rounding to a close, and with this next year of the fire horse or the ram, they say the energy will be through the roof, and so all y'all take this little window of a chance to, go after your dreams and just go for it, because it's a good chance, because this does not happen all the time. This is just a one chance window opportunity that you should really hold on to the reins for, and just ride it through and really go for all the opportunities that come your way. So, and I've looked into it thinking, wow, this sounds like an energetic year. I wonder what next year would be in the Chinese zodiac. And it is the year of the goat or sheep. And it is a more calming feel or vibe or attitude during that time. I surmise from learning about astrology. And since the goat in Western astrology represents Capricorn, and they are very structured, orderly, more reality-oriented, and more realistic about things, practical, probably about making money, a lot of long-term plans and career goals and plans. So, we will be looking forward to that, and I just wanted to actually do a calm down episode. That's what the purpose of this is, and since it blew my own mind, the podcast me and Evan Fakwa of Solutions Party, he initiated the Solutions Party initiative, broadcasted on Tuesday. Well, it wasn't live, but we published it, and I interviewed them, then I published it. So, on Tuesday. I hope you all have a great year, a great day. Thank you for listening again to Worldview from an Outcast podcast. I have to join my Zoom soon. Hopefully I can get calm, down, and centered, and just all be well. Thank you. Summer Austin. Bye.